You highly welcome, my dear brothers and sisters out there. I'm glad that you just clicked, to watch this message today. In today's topic, I would like us to talk about the ancestors, those who ascended into the heavenly places, and their descendants and the descendants. It is going to be a very, very interesting topic, which I want you to really pay a very close attention to. Because you need to understand. Because when you go to the book of Proverbs chapter number 30 from verse 4, which we are going to read, something happened. There's a question that was being asked. And this question needs to be answered. And this is the reason why I want us to do what to pick that question out in order to do what to answer that question, so that you can be able to really do what? Understand it. Because we are picking one after another. I've already answered other ones among them. But then this one now is what I want us to do, what to also look into it, so that we can be able to do what? Answer it. Who are the ancestors? Listen, let's go to the book of the Proverbs chapter number 30 from verse number 4. It says, who had ascended up into heaven? So here is asking us, who are the ancestors? Did you get something here? Who had ascended up into heaven or descended? There's a question mark there. In the book of Proverbs 34 alone, there is 4 question marks there. 4 question marks. So we are just answering this number 1, which was being asked. Who are the ancestors? Who are they? And who are the descendants? Who are the descendants? Who are the ancestors? Who are the ones that ascended into the heavenly places? Who are they? We need to answer this question, because this will give you an insight to really know who is who. Because you see people here, people who are out here, there are some of them are what are your the so-called ancestors that you're talking about. You don't have to be looking ancestors out there when ancestors are among you. We need to be seeing these things, from the spirit realm, to be able to really know and understand the mystery of the book. Because when you do this, will give you an insight. You will really see things and know that really a lot of things, a lot of people's mind has been deviated from the truth. So, but when you start getting to know the truths, your eyes is now going to be open so that you can see things for what they really are. You will no longer be able to do what to be treating one another like animals, because you don't know who is who. You would be able to do what to really handle life. Life is good, precious gifts. You would handle mankind to be something precious, because when you know the value of life, it will be hard for you to do what, to even think of taking away any life. But you need to be well rooted in the knowledge of the truth. This is the reason why I want you to do what I want us to go and know about who are the ancestors and who are the descendants. Now you hear about our brothers. Some people talk about that they are the descendants of what? Of Abraham. Do you know what they are saying? They are what? They are the ones who came down here. From where? The same people who ascended, the same people who went up, are the same one who came down here. Now, what are their purposes of coming down here? This is what we are going to be saying from the scripture. So we are going to be answering this question in the book of Proverbs chapter number 30 verse 4. Who had ascended? Who are the ancestors? And who are the descendants? Because the descendants are those who descended, who came from what? From the heavenly realm. They came down here. They came into their lower self. They came down and they had to take on a body, on the flesh. They came down. They descended. Ascended. Descended. They came down. Ascended. They went up. You understand it? So now we are going to go to the book of Ephesians chapter number 4. I want us to start reading. Start reading from verse number 8. He said, wherefore he said, when he ascended up on high, when he ascended, he talking about when he ascended, when Yahushua ascended up on high, he led captivity captive and give gifts unto men. Now that he ascended, what is it but that he also descended first into the lower part of the earth? So before he was able to do what? Before he ascended, he first of all did what? Descended, that is to say, he came down. He went down to the grave. He went down low. He came down. And when he came down to do something. Because you need to understand that before his ascension, before he skyrocketed and ascended, he was down here. And the moment he was down here, he had to do what? He had to do what? He went back. But when he came down here, he was on a mission. In order to do what? To set the captivity captive. That is to set free those who are what? Who are in captivity. You need to understand what is going on. Listen to what the Bible said there. He said that now that he ascended, what is it but that he also descended first into the lower part of the earth? He that has descended, the same that descended is the same also that ascended. The same one who descended, the descendant who came down, is the same one who ascended. So what was the purpose of his descending? The purpose of his descending is to do what? Is to set the captivity free. Those who are what? Who has been trapped. So this is why he had to come to his lower self. He came down to his lowest form. He brought, in a standard through which, he has to come from his mind, from his dimension, highest dimension which he is, to come to the lowest of himself. That is descending. So when he descended, the same one who descended is the same one who ascended. We're talking about something that is deep here, and I'm about to reveal to you. Listen, he said, he that descended is the same also that ascended up far above all heavens, that he might fill all things. So we're talking about, you need to know something about who are the descendants. The descendants, like I said, are those who came down here. So when they came down here, what was their purpose of descending? To do what? To set those who have already been captives. They are those ones who are captives here, to set them free. And when they have been set free, the same one who descended and losing those people is going to be the same one who is going to ascend up. So what you need to understand is, when you are to look for your ancestors, those who ascended, open up your eyes. Look among you. Look in your ghettos. Look in your streets. Look around you. The ancestors are among you. The ancestors are among you. The same that ascended is the same that came down and descended. And the same that descended, he's going to do what? He's going to ascend up, because this is the same one. But while he descended, his mission on descension is to do what? Is to loosen and set those who are in captivity. And to loosen and to set those people who are in captivity free. This was the purpose of his descension. This was the purpose why he has to descend. So what I want you to understand is, my dear brothers and sisters, you need to do what? You need to see in the Ruach. To know that that the ancestors, those who ascended in the luminary bodies, are among you. Because they are the same. When you hear people talk about they are the descendants, what they are literally saying that they are the ancestors, they are your ancestors. You are somebody's ancestor. You are someone's great ancestor. You are someone's ancestor. You don't understand this? You are here to set to loosen to lose the captivity, to untie, to set their mind free, to make them know that they came down here on a different mission other than what they have been told it is. This is a warfare. So those mighty men who ascended need to do what had to come down here, to come down to their lowest self, in order to do what? To be on the same equilibrium. But through this equilibrium, they can now be able to do what? To elevate and raise up the vibration of those who are what? Who are the ancestors, who are going to do what? Who need to return. So ancestors are among you. So what you need to understand is that those people who are among you, who are the ancestors, you need to do what? You need to be able to connect and know exactly who they are. Because the knowledge of who they are really matters, because you need to open your eyes to be able to see who they are. Some of them are on your street, on your ghettos, on the street corners. You don't know who they are. They are just out there watching, seeing exactly what is really going on. So, but by the time your eyes is open, you can be able to really see and know that not everyone down here is an ordinary. You need to be able to do what? To be inclined in the ruach to really be able to see the deeper mysteries of the things which is contained here. That question has been answered. Those who ascended are the same that descended. Those who descended are the same that ascended. And what was their purpose of descension? To set the captives free. Those who are in captivity, to do what? To loosen them so that they can be able to do what? To attain back to their higher self. This is the mystery which you need to do what? Which you need to be able to really be in tune and in connection with, to be able to do what? To elevate you into what? Into a different dimension, so that you can be able to really see the gifts which is among you. Emmanuel means what? Elohim, being